Welcome back to our channel, dear viewers. Today, we're gently navigating the less traveled roads of an important and somewhat somber subject: cancer-causing foods. We're going to bring into focus 3 everyday foods that could potentially be contributing to the risk of developing cancer. First up is processed meats. These are not just your everyday cuts of meat, but include items like sausages, hot dogs, and bacon laden with preservatives and chemicals. Scarily, these preservatives have been connected with a higher risk of colorectal cancer, a disease that's been worryingly on the rise among the young adult population. Next up, we have sugary drinks. We're all aware that these drinks are calorie bombs, but it's lesser known that they might also be amplifying your cancer risk. Overindulging in sugary drinks has been associated with obesity, which in itself is a prominent risk factor for several types of cancer. So the next time you're about to grab that soda or energy drink, remember, you might be taking in more than just a sugar high. Lastly, we have refined sugars. These are the sweet villains often hiding in cakes, cookies, and a variety of processed foods. Foods high in these refined sugars can cause insulin levels to spike, aiding growth of cancer cells and turning these sweet indulgences into a health hazard. So processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined sugars are the first 3 items on our list. More information is on the way. Stay tuned as we continue to delve into beneficial dietary changes you can make to safeguard your health. Continuing our list, we have trans fats at number 4. These fats are notorious for their unhealthy reputation. They're commonly found in fried foods, baked goods, and margarine. Trans fats are not only linked to heart disease, but also to an increased risk of cancer. They can cause inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which may lead to cell damage and proliferation of cancer cells. Moving on to number 5, we have charred meats. Now, who doesn't love a good barbecue? However, grilling or frying meats at high temperatures can lead to the formation of carcinogenic compounds. These compounds, known as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, have been found to alter DNA in a way that can increase the risk of cancer. So, next time you're at a cookout, you might want to think twice about having that extra helping of charred steak. Lastly, at number 6, we have artificial sweeteners. These are often marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar. However, some studies, particularly in animals, have suggested a link between certain artificial sweeteners and cancer. While the evidence in humans is less clear, it's worth considering whether the potential risk outweighs the benefit, especially when there are natural sweeteners available that do not carry the same concerns. Trans fats, charred meats, and artificial sweeteners are foods 4 to 6 that you might want to reassess in your diet. Remember, our aim here is to inform and help you make better dietary choices for a healthier, longer life. Stay tuned as we continue with the rest of the list in the next scene. Let's move on to the 7th food on our list: processed snacks. These are often the go-to when you're in a hurry or need a quick fix for that mid-afternoon slump. However, these seemingly harmless treats are often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives. The high sugar content can lead to insulin spikes, promoting cancer cell growth, while the unhealthy fats have been associated with an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Next up, we have alcohol. It's no secret that excessive alcohol consumption can have serious health consequences. But did you know that it's also a known risk factor for several types of cancer? This includes cancers of the mouth, esophagus, larynx, liver, colon, rectum, and even breast cancer. Alcohol can damage body tissues, cause harmful molecules to be released into the body, and affect hormone levels, all of which can lead to the development of cancer. The 9th food to keep an eye on is canned foods. Many canned goods contain a chemical called BPA, or bisphenol A. This chemical has been used for years in food packaging to extend shelf life and maintain food's taste and texture. However, BPA is an endocrine disruptor, which means it can interfere with our hormonal systems. Some studies suggest that exposure to high levels of BPA can increase the risk of cancer, particularly breast and prostate cancer. So there you have it. Processed snacks, alcohol, and canned foods make up the next set of foods to be cautious about. While it's okay to enjoy these in moderation, it's important to be conscious of how much we're consuming and make healthier choices whenever possible. Remember, what we feed our bodies can have a big impact on our overall health. We're down to the final 3 foods. Number 10 is microwave popcorn. The convenience of this snack is undeniable, but did you know that the lining of microwave popcorn bags contains chemicals that can migrate into the popcorn during heating? These chemicals pose a potential cancer risk, making it a food item to approach with caution. Moving on to number 11, red and processed meats. Recent studies have shown that high consumption of red and processed meats is associated with an increased risk of colorectal cancer. This is due in part to the preservatives and chemicals used in processing these meats, which can lead to harmful changes in our cells. And finally, we reach number 12, white flour products. These refined carbohydrates can lead to spikes in insulin levels, promoting cancer cell growth. Foods such as white bread, pastries, and pasta made with white flour are best consumed in moderation, with a preference for whole grain alternatives when possible. Microwave popcorn, red and processed meats, and white flour products wrap up our list. Remember, these foods don't guarantee you'll develop cancer, but their regular consumption can increase your risk. The key is moderation and balance. Incorporating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into your diet can significantly reduce your risk of cancer. It's all about making conscious choices for your health. So the next time you reach for that microwave popcorn or a slice of white bread, think twice and opt for a healthier choice instead. It's important to remember that moderation is key, and making healthy choices can significantly reduce your risk of cancer. We've explored 12 foods that have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, from processed meats to white flour products. While these foods aren't necessarily forbidden, it's advisable to consume them in moderation and balance them out with a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Awareness is the first step towards prevention, and by being mindful of what we eat, we can significantly impact our health in the long run. Share this video with your loved ones to spread this crucial information. And if you found this video informative and want to stay updated with more health-related content, consider subscribing to our channel. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and remember to take care of your health. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Until next time, stay healthy.